Deep in the ocean, a tiny marvel hides. It's the pygmy seahorse, the smallest seahorse in the world. These incredible creatures are barely bigger than a grain of rice. Imagine a fish so small it could fit on your fingernail. Pygmy seahorses are a testament to the incredible diversity of life in our oceans. Their diminutive size makes them incredibly difficult to spot. Divers and scientists alike are constantly amazed by these tiny wonders. Join us as we dive into the world of the pygmy seahorse, exploring its life, habitat, and the challenges it faces. These tiny creatures are masters of disguise. Their bodies are covered in tubercles, which help them blend seamlessly into their surroundings, making them almost invisible to predators and divers alike. Pygmy seahorses are often found clinging to sea fans and corals, their colors and textures perfectly matching their hosts. This camouflage is so effective that they were only discovered by scientists in the 1960s. Despite their small size, pygmy seahorses have a fascinating life cycle. Males carry the eggs in a brood pouch until they hatch, a unique trait among seahorses. This role reversal in parenting is just one of the many wonders of these tiny creatures. However, pygmy seahorses face numerous challenges. Habitat destruction, climate change, and pollution threaten their delicate ecosystems. Conservation efforts are crucial to ensure these miniature marvels continue to thrive in our oceans. Marine biologists and conservationists are working tirelessly to protect these tiny seahorses. By studying their behavior, breeding patterns, and habitats, they hope to develop strategies to preserve these incredible creatures for future generations. Public awareness and education are also vital. Many organizations are raising awareness about the importance of protecting pygmy seahorses and their habitats. Through educational programs and community involvement, they aim to inspire a new generation of ocean stewards. The survival of pygmy seahorses is a testament to the resilience of marine life. By protecting their habitats and promoting sustainable practices, we can ensure that these tiny wonders continue to enchant and inspire us for years to come. So, next time you think of the ocean's vastness, remember the pygmy seahorse, a tiny marvel that embodies the beauty and complexity of marine life. Let's work together to protect these incredible creatures and the oceans they call home. Pygmy seahorses are masters of disguise. Their bodies are covered in tiny bumps called tubercles. These tubercles match the color and texture of their coral homes. This camouflage makes them nearly invisible to predators. They live in the tropical waters of the Indo-Pacific. These warm, shallow seas are home to vast coral reefs. These reefs provide the perfect hiding places for these tiny creatures. Their camouflage is so effective that they were only discovered by accident. Imagine a home so small you could barely fit your finger inside. That's the world of the pygmy seahorse. They live among the branches of Gorgonian corals. These corals have soft, fleshy branches that provide the perfect shelter. Each pygmy seahorse chooses a single coral branch as its home. They spend their entire lives within a few centimeters of this spot. This small territory provides them with all the food and protection they need. The pygmy seahorse's camouflage is its most important defense. Their bodies are not only the same color as the coral, but they also have the same texture. This makes them incredibly difficult for predators to spot. They even sway with the current, just like the coral branches. This mimicry is so convincing that even experienced divers can have trouble finding them. It's a remarkable example of adaptation in the animal kingdom. Section 5. A Life in Miniature, the Pygmy Seahorse's World. The pygmy seahorse is one of the ocean's most fascinating and elusive creatures. Found primarily in the coral reefs of Southeast Asia, these tiny seahorses are masters of camouflage, blending seamlessly with their surroundings. Despite their small size, pygmy seahorses live surprisingly long lives. These diminutive creatures, measuring just about 2 centimeters in length, have adapted remarkably well to their environment. Their ability to mimic the texture and color of the coral they inhabit provides them with excellent protection from predators. They can survive for up to 2 years in the wild. This longevity is quite impressive given the numerous threats they face, including predation and habitat destruction. Their survival is a testament to their resilience and the intricate balance of the marine ecosystem. During this time, they feed on tiny crustaceans that live among the coral. These crustaceans are an essential part of their diet, providing the necessary nutrients for growth and reproduction. The pygmy seahorse's feeding habits are a marvel of nature, showcasing the delicate interplay between predator and prey in the underwater world. They are ambush predators, waiting patiently for their prey to come close. This hunting strategy is highly effective, allowing them to conserve energy while maximizing their chances of a successful catch. Their patience and stealth are key to their survival in the competitive environment of the coral reef. Their long snouts act like straws, sucking up their unsuspecting meals. This unique feeding mechanism is perfectly suited to their small size and the tiny prey they target. It also highlights the incredible adaptations that have evolved in these miniature marvels of the sea. Their small size means they don't need to eat very much to survive. This low energy requirement is another factor that contributes to their longevity. By needing less food, they can thrive in environments where resources are limited, ensuring their continued presence in the vibrant and diverse ecosystem of the coral reef. Section 6. Love and family. A monogamous miniature fish. Pygmy seahorses are monogamous, meaning they mate for life. These tiny creatures, often no larger than a fingernail, form a bond that lasts until one of them dies. This lifelong partnership is quite rare in the animal kingdom, especially among fish. Their commitment to each other is not just for companionship, but also plays a crucial role in their survival and reproduction. They have a unique way of reproducing. Unlike most fish, where the female lays eggs and the male fertilizes them externally, pygmy seahorses have a more intimate method. Their courtship involves a series of synchronized movements and color changes, which strengthen their bond and prepare them for the next stage of reproduction. The female deposits her eggs into a pouch on the male's belly. This brood pouch is a specialized structure that provides a safe environment for the developing eggs. The transfer of eggs is a delicate process requiring precise timing and coordination between the pair. The male then fertilizes the eggs and cares for them until they hatch. During this period, he becomes the primary caregiver, ensuring that the eggs receive the necessary nutrients and protection. This role reversal is fascinating and highlights the unique reproductive strategy of pygmy seahorses. He keeps the eggs safe and provides them with oxygen. The male uses his brood pouch to regulate the environment, fanning the eggs to ensure they get enough oxygen and removing any waste. This meticulous care continues until the eggs are ready to hatch, demonstrating the male's dedication to his offspring. Once the babies hatch, they are on their own. The tiny seahorse fry, each no larger than a grain of rice, must immediately fend for themselves. They are born fully formed and ready to face the challenges of the open ocean. They drift with the current, hoping to find their own coral home. The journey is perilous, with many dangers lurking in the water. However, those that survive will grow and eventually find a mate, continuing the cycle of life for these remarkable creatures. Section 7. The importance of protecting our tiny treasures. Pygmy seahorses may be small, but they play an important role in the coral reef ecosystem. They help to control populations of tiny crustaceans. This helps to maintain the balance of the reef. Their unique adaptations and charming appearance also make them a favorite among divers and underwater photographers. These tiny ambassadors of the deep remind us of the incredible diversity of life on Earth. Section 8. Threats to the pygmy seahorse's world. Sadly, pygmy seahorses face many threats. Climate change is causing ocean temperatures to rise. This can lead to coral bleaching, which destroys their homes. Pollution and destructive fishing practices also damage coral reefs. The aquarium trade is another threat. Some people collect pygmy seahorses from the wild to keep as pets. This can have a devastating impact on their populations. Section 9. What we can do to help. We can all do our part to protect these amazing creatures. We can reduce our carbon footprint to help combat climate change. We can support sustainable fishing practices and avoid purchasing products made from coral. We can also spread awareness about the importance of protecting pygmy seahorses and their coral reef homes. By working together, we can ensure that these tiny wonders continue to thrive in our oceans for generations to come.